15 Things You Didn't Know About Porsche. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by alux.com. Today we're going to look at one of the top players in the luxury car game, Porsche. Porsche is a German automobile manufacturer that has been around for over 85 years, and it has consistently been one of the most innovative, luxurious, and high-quality brands in the market. The company was established by Ferdinand Porsche in Stuttgart, Germany in 1931. At their inception, they weren't an auto manufacturer, but they did motor vehicle development work and consulting. They began taking off as a business during World War II, as they produced nearly 70,000 military vehicles for the German army. After the war, Ferdinand's son Ferry took the company in a new direction when he started making luxury vehicles. Ferdinand Porsche was the chairman of the board of Volkswagen when the company was first created, so it seems somehow fitting that the brand is now owned by Volkswagen AG. The Porsche name has stood the test of time, and now Porsches are driven by royalty, celebrities, and the wealthy throughout the world. Their current lineup includes the Cayenne, Panamera, 718 Boxster Cayman, and of course the ever-popular 911. If you're new here, welcome! Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. This is a brand that most future billionaires desire to add to their car collection. So now let's take a look at the 15 things you didn't know about Porsche. Number 1. One of the first cars Porsche developed was the Volkswagen Beetle. In 1934, Hitler ordered Ferdinand Porsche to create a car for the people, which translated into German is Volkswagen. This led to the creation of the Volkswagen Bug, one of the most popular car designs in history. The first model was actually built in Ferdinand's private villa. The car was originally named the Kraft durch Freudewagen, which means strength through joy car. Although some of these cars were produced during World War II, primarily for the Nazi elite, mass production of the car didn't take place until after the war ended. Over 21 million models of these cars have since been produced. Number 2. Ferdinand's son took over the company when Ferdinand was arrested for war crimes. After World War II, Ferdinand Porsche was arrested for war crimes and was in jail for 20 months before being released. During this time, his son, Ferry Porsche, took over the Porsche company. When Ferry could not find a car on the market that appealed to him, he decided he would create his own. This led to the creation of the 365, which was the first car sold under the Porsche name. Production of the car began in 1948 at a small sawmill in Austria. Production was later moved to Germany, and 76,000 cars were produced, about half of which survive today. Number 3. Porsche claims to have the highest profit per unit sold of any car company in the world. Porsche averages a profit of $23,200 from each Porsche sold, which is a higher margin of profit than any other car manufacturer, including Bentley, Lamborghini, and any other luxury brand you can think of. Number 4. The Porsche 911 was initially called the 901. Arguably Porsche's most successful car, the 911 has been in continuous production since 1963, with over 1 million manufactured as of May 2017. But the iconic car initially had a different name. The car was designated the Porsche 901, and 82 cars were built under this name. However, Peugeot protested the name, saying they had the exclusive right to car names formed by 3 numbers with a 0 in the middle. Porsche responded by simply changing the 0 to a 1. Number 5. Jerry Seinfeld auctioned off 15 Porsches for $22 million. It's no secret that Jerry Seinfeld is passionate about cars. If you've ever watched his Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, which is moving to Netflix for its 10th season, you've seen some of his incredible collection of cars already. He picked up comedian Barry Marder in a 1966 Porsche 356 SC Cabriolet, drove around with Seth Meyers in a 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS, and impressed fellow car enthusiast Jay Leno with his 1949 Porsche 356. In 2016, he decided to scale back his collection a bit and sold 15 Porsches at auction. He personally introduced his cars at the auction, and they sold for a total of $22 million. His 1959 Porsche 718 RSK was auctioned for $2.9 million, and he also had a 1974 Porsche 911 Carrera 3.0 that went for $2.3 million. And get this, the 15 cars only represented about 10% of his total car collection. Number 6. Ferdinand Porsche designed the first electric vehicle in 1899. when Ferdinand Porsche was just 25 years old. He designed an all-electric vehicle and entered it into the 1900 Paris World Exhibition, where it was honored as the most innovative invention at the show. The car had a top speed of 31 miles per hour and was run by lead-acid batteries with an onboard generator. Number 7. Porsche sold the first car in the US with a passenger airbag as standard equipment. More than a decade before it was required by law, the 1986 Porsche 944 was the first car sold in the United States that came standard with an airbag on the driver and passenger side. At this time, most luxury car companies would charge extra if you even wanted an airbag in the driver's side, but of course, Porsche is known for being forward-thinking. The driver and passenger side airbags did not come standard in every vehicle until 1998. Number 8. Porsche designed an $8,500 state-of-the-art grille. The people at Porsche Design Studios aren't completely focused on cars. They also make items like tractors, forklifts, aircraft engines, and even a grill for when you're barbecuing in the backyard. But of course, Porsche is not going to deliver just your average grill. Their X-Series grill is infused with the latest grill technology. It doesn't cook with charcoal or gas, but infrared technology, which means less smoke, less energy consumption, and a flavor that tastes like you're using charcoal. It also features an LED display, a remote thermometer, side shelves, a rechargeable battery pack, and 1,210 square inches of cooking space. You can get the basic model for $6,000, or the stainless steel finish for $8,499. Number 9. Porsche is the world's 60th most valuable brand. Porsche was listed as 60th on Forbes' list of the world's most valuable brands in May of 2017. The brand is currently valued at $9.6 billion. Toyota is the highest-ranked car brand on the list, coming in 8th place, with a $168.8 billion valuation. Number 10. A 1982 Porsche 956 is the most expensive Porsche ever sold at auction. The Porsche that has brought in the most money at an auction was a 1982 Porsche 956, which sold for $10,120,000 in a 2015 auction in Pebble Beach, California. This particular car was the winner of the 1983 24-hour Le Mans race and was the third of only 10 956s built. The most expensive car ever sold at auction was a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, which sold for a staggering $38,115,000 in 2014. If you want to find out more about Ferrari, click in the upper right-hand corner to watch our video of 15 things you didn't know about Ferrari. Number 11. The horses featured on both Ferrari and Porsche's logos are tied to Stuttgart, Germany's coat of arms. The Ferrari logo and Porsche logo are incredibly similar, so it might not be too surprising to find out that they came from the same inspiration. The prancing horse was first painted on warplanes flown by World War I aviator Francesco Baracca. It has been said that Baracca was inspired by a shot-down German plane that displayed the prancing horse logo of the pilot's hometown of Stuttgart. In 1923, Enzo Ferrari met the mother of Baracca at a race, and she suggested he would have good luck if he painted the horse on his cars, and that was what he started doing 11 years later. Meanwhile, Porsche took the prancing horse from the coat of arms of its birthplace of Stuttgart, Germany, which helps explain why the horses are so similar. Number 12. Porsche race cars have won over 24,000 races. Porsche is not only dominant when it comes to producing luxury vehicles, their success in developing effective race cars has also been unmatched through the years. Porsche race cars have won the 24-hour Le Mans race 18 times, more than any other manufacturer. However, this is only a small fraction of their total wins, as Porsche race cars have won over 24,000 races in different divisions worldwide. Number 13. Porsche is the customization king. Porsche is ready to customize your vehicle in any way that you can imagine, as long as you have the cash and are not compromising safety or breaking the law. The Porsche exclusive customization shop in Stuttgart, Germany is only limited by your imagination and budget. And the laws and regulations, of course. Examples of customizations include an American cattle rancher who wanted his ranch's cattle brand embossed on the leather seats instead of the Porsche logo, and an American ostrich farmer who wanted his own ostrich leather used for the interior. An Arabian king ordered cars in the country's national colors for all of his ministers. Although Porsche rarely says no, they occasionally have to, like when a customer asked for a different sound from the tailpipe. Porsche said they would be happy to do it, but the law wouldn't allow them to make the modification. Number 14. The Porsche Cayenne set a world record in 2017 for towing an airplane. A standard Cayenne S diesel used its 385 horsepower to tow an Air France Airbus weighing 285 tons, a distance of 42 meters, setting a Guinness World Record. The Airbus A380 is the largest passenger aircraft in the world, and the record was set at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Once the record was set, Porsche repeated the impressive task using a Porsche Cayenne Turbo S. Number 15. Patrick Dempsey bought a Porsche right off the street with his first acting paycheck. Patrick Dempsey's first car was a 1963 Porsche 356 that he purchased in 1987 with his first acting paycheck, and he still drives it today, although his daily driver is a 911 Targa GTS. He spotted the car with a for sale sign on it, called the owner, and paid in cash for the classic vehicle. Patrick has also raced Porsches professionally and has said that racing is his true passion, not acting. Now that you've learned more about Porsche, do you think this brand will make it into your future car collection? If so, what model is your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. Still here? Thanks for sticking around. Here's a bonus fact just for you. Another celebrity who claims Porsche as a favorite car is Ellen DeGeneres. She has been seen driving a 993, a 997 Carrera S, a 4S, GTS, Turbo S, and a Cayenne. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an A-Luxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.